I'm a mess, everybody. I literally just got off work. And, well, I actually have to get changed again because tonight, it's Thursday, and it's actually NFL draft night, and it's going to be the first round. So, and for those of you guys that don't know, my favorite NFL team is obviously Green Bay. So who do I think they're going to take? Who else do I think, who do I think they're going to take in the first round? I don't know. The point is, that's not today's topic for the video, everybody. So, enjoy this brief moment of me watching the NFL draft. All of you guys know that I have seen so many unique snakes, but there are also some snakes that I've seen in the wild and in captivity that are weird looking, whether it's two-headed snakes, no-eyed snakes, or even one-eyed snakes as well. There's also scaleless snakes that I've seen that some people find very weird. But with that being said, though, I think we're going to discuss on what the 3 weirdest snakes in the world are. So feel free to stick around for it, you guys, so let's just jump right into it. So the first one, obviously, on the top of my head is eyelash vipers. Now, the reason they call them eyelash vipers is because they kind of have like these kind of like yellowish eyelashes on top of their eyes. But the thing is that's so weird about them is that everyone knows that snakes actually don't have eyelids. They don't blink. And the unique thing about these guys is just how small they are and how bright yellow they are. Literally, it is almost like the color of like a lemon yellow kind of fashion. And these pit vipers, they are native to parts of Central and South America. And they only get about 2.5 feet long, I believe. So, and I have probably seen one of these once, and it just absolutely is an amazing looking snake, you guys. And to tell you the truth, though, these guys are a pretty popular venomous pit viper in captivity, even though they are not quite as common as compared to some other venomous snakes. It's just really a unique animal. Usually you see probably like at your local zoos on display. So regardless though, it is weird regardless that it has eyelashes, even though snakes don't have eyelids and they don't actually blink. It's just a really fascinating design, to be honest with you. So regardless though, I think it's just absolutely unique looking snake, you guys, with all that bright pattern on it. So regardless though, it's weird, but at the same time though, I think it's absolutely an amazing looking animal. Okay, so for this next one, I'm not quite familiar with it that well, but the next weirdest one I literally can remember is tentacled snakes. Now, the reason they call them tentacled snakes is because they have like sort of like two little tentacles at the edge of their snouts, at the edge of their faces, which they kind of actually use, I think, kind of like almost like an antenna sort of way, you know, like how some bugs use their antennas on their head to help detect things. That's kind of, I think, how tentacled snakes use it. But the thing is, though, that's interesting about tentacled snakes too, is that these snakes are actually an aquatic species, and they actually spend their entire life in water. And they've actually known to, for a small snake species, they can actually hold their breath for up to 30 minutes, which for a small snake, that's a long time. So really, it's a very weird looking snake. Now, they are known to be mildly venomous, but the venom, I guess, is not as deadly, and it's not really potent enough to kill an adult human being. Now, if it was like an infant, maybe there'd be some serious medical help, a serious medical issue would be right around there. But regardless, though, it's not really a big deal, and you don't see them that often. Don't see them too often, also in captivity as well, because really, since they spend their whole life in water, they don't really actually come out. Rarely they ever come on land at all. So, but that would make a lot of sense now. So for the last one, you guys, it's definitely one of the weirdest snakes on the planet, the Brimini blind snake. Now, this species I'm not quite familiar with myself, but after seeing a lot of photographs and actually doing some homework on this snake species, it's a very weird species, because not only is it considered one of the smallest snakes on the planet, which it actually is, considering it only gets about 6 inches in length. This species in particular is native to parts of Africa and Asia, but it has been strangely introduced in other parts of the world, especially here in the US included. And the one thing that is very bizarre about this snake species is this species actually not only does it lay eggs, it's not just an egg layer, but it also gives live birth too, which is very weird, because a majority of the world snakes, obviously 70% of snake species are egg layers and 30% are live bearers. But this species in particular is both an egg layer and a live bearer. So it's very weird that this is, I don't know how to explain it. But regardless though, this animal has been introduced in other parts of the world. And I guess, I don't know, it's so weird. that this snake species can both lay eggs and give live birth. So, but regardless though, that's probably some of the weirdest snakes in the world to give you folks. But if you guys want to know which one's your weirdest stuff, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Hey guys, I got something really cool that I want to show you guys that I got in the mail yesterday. So, you guys remember a few weeks ago, I did mention that I'm going to be filming my first nature documentary this summer. Well, I finally got a piece of equipment that did show up. So, and this is something you guys probably have seen before during like productions for like TV shows, documentaries, or movies as well. And well, I finally got what I needed, and for the first time ever, I've got myself a movie clapboard. So you gotta admit, that's kind of impressive when you think about that. So this is a piece of production equipment we are going to be bringing along for shooting, because obviously if I'm going to be doing a documentary, I gotta be prepared for some things, right? And obviously if we're going to shoot some footage of me, whether it's talking to the camera or if I'm like doing a voiceover, I gotta actually probably have this with me so I can get ready to be prepared for that scene. So regardless, that's gonna be really cool. And also, yes, it did come with markers, by the way. We are gonna be using them here for production, so we haven't exactly scheduled a date for shooting yet. So I'm gonna be talking to a couple buddies of mine that are gonna be coming along with me for this documentary to help me film. So with that being said, I hope I'm getting excited, and fingers crossed that the documentary goes good. And so far, we got some of the equipment coming in, so that's a good start. But the only thing is, like I said, we gotta schedule a good date for it. So, but I'll tell you guys eventually down the road when we schedule a good date for shooting. So I got a little bit of interesting news to share with you guys. It's obviously because it's late, it's like 9 o'clock at night here. I gotta get up a little early in the morning tomorrow, probably like 8 or 9 o'clock, because I am actually going back downstate with my mom and my aunt to go visit my grandma again. Because the last time we saw her, she really didn't look too well, but we did speak with her on the phone just earlier today, a couple hours ago during dinner time, and she did sound a lot better than we last saw her. So that was a really good thing, that she's voice, the way she was communicating to all of us was so much better, because when we saw her in person the last time, she could barely get the words out of her mouth. Like, she would be like stuttering and mumbling a lot, so that was a bit concerning. But the good news is she was moved to another facility somewhere in town, and she has been doing a lot better there. So regardless, I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. We'll go ahead and see how she's doing, and hopefully when we go see her, hopefully she's just doing as good as when we talked to her on the phone today. So hopefully she can make a full recovery from this, because she was hoping to be home by Easter Sunday, but apparently it's not going according to plan for her. So regardless though, hopefully if my grandma does see this, I want to let her know that I love her very much, and I can't wait to see her. So fingers crossed, hopefully she can actually make a huge recovery from this point on. Alright, it is the next morning, everyone. I'm officially dressed for the nice day outside we are gonna have. Hopefully it is. My mom is waiting for me in the car, so I don't want to keep her waiting, everybody. So let's go! Finally made it back home, everybody. We were literally gone like all day long here, and it's literally already 8 o'clock here. So with that being said, to address you guys, the good news is that my grandma is doing better than the last time we saw her. She was able to communicate to us and respond, able to move her arms. Unfortunately, she's not able to walk on her own as of yet, so she is going through some therapy right now, which is a good thing. But at the same time, we're not exactly sure how long she's going to be in therapy like this, so it could be most of the summer here, everybody. But regardless though, my grandma is eventually making the right process here of getting back up on her feet soon, and really she's not that scared right now, which is awesome, even though every time I do go see her, I do get a little nervous. But regardless though, I'm very happy that she is still willing to cooperate with the therapists, actually trying to get some exercise and all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, you guys, I just wanted to address that good news for you all. So any idea of like positive thoughts for her, you guys, would really mean a lot to her, you guys, in the comments down below, because she is my only grandma that I have right now. So But for those of you that have been watching this channel for years and years, you guys have seen her on my channel for a while, but right now she really needs some support, you guys, and for us to be there for her. So feel free to go ahead and actually say something positive in the comments down below. But as of right now, since it is 8 o'clock at night, I gotta go ahead and get ready for going to bed here in a couple minutes. But before I do, I got to address with something you guys real quick too. And one thing that I wanted to address to you guys that's important is that I gotta get still sponsored by Prime, you guys. You guys need to help me reach out to Prime so they can sponsor me here, because I am not usually a big fan of sports drinks, but my god, this thing is just freaking delicious. I could not get enough of this. And I'm, between you guys, let me just tell you something. My mom is starting to like this stuff as well, and my younger brother is too, actually. He's starting to drink some of this stuff, so if you guys can actually notify Prime about this and feel free to sponsor me, it would be awesome to do that, because, like I said, I'm not the only one that's liking this stuff. It's a couple of my other family members here in this household are liking this stuff. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here, everybody. But before I go, you guys, can you guys do me a favor? Smash that like button, you guys. And also, feel free to hit that subscribe button for me too, and turn on that notification bell so you guys can stay notified for every vlog that I post every Monday and Wednesday. With that being said, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and just call it a night, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep. I'll see y'all in the next one.